As the world celebrated Christmas, BTS's Jungkook once again proved his unmatched global influence with the unexpected success of his heartfelt cover of the Christmas song. Released as a special holiday gift for fans, the track quickly gained massive traction across streaming platforms, social media, and fan communities worldwide, becoming one of the most talked about musical moments of the season. Within hours of its release, Jungkook's rendition began trending across multiple countries, with fans sharing clips, reactions, and emotional messages expressing how deeply the song resonated with them. The cover, originally made famous by Nat King Cole, was reinterpreted by Jungkook with a warm, intimate vocal tone that highlighted both nostalgia and sincerity. His soft delivery, paired with minimalistic instrumentation, created a cozy atmosphere that perfectly matched the spirit of Christmas. Music platforms quickly reflected the impact. The track climbed holiday playlists globally, appearing on user-curated Christmas and winter mood playlists across streaming services. Fans noted that despite not being an official commercial release, the song rivaled major seasonal releases in engagement, with thousands of reposts and edits flooding social media within hours. What made this moment particularly special was the emotional connection fans felt to Jungkook's voice. Many listeners described the song as comforting and healing, especially during a time when people were spending the holidays apart from loved ones. Social media platforms were filled with comments such as, "This feels like a warm hug," and "Jungkook's voice makes Christmas feel complete." Entertainment media outlets also took notice, highlighting how Jungkook's version of the Christmas song introduced the classic to a younger global audience. Several music critics praised his vocal control and emotional delivery, noting that he managed to preserve the song's timeless charm while adding his own modern sensitivity. In addition, fan communities across different countries organized streaming events, digital countdowns, and themed playlists to celebrate the release. Hashtags related to Jungkook and the Christmas song trended in multiple regions, reflecting the powerful connection between the artist and his fans even during a period when he is not actively promoting. The overwhelming response further reinforced Jungkook's reputation as a global pop icon, capable of creating meaningful cultural moments with even the simplest releases. His choice to share a heartfelt holiday cover rather than a high-production project was seen by many as a personal gift, a reminder of his sincerity and deep appreciation for his supporters. As the year draws to a close, the Christmas song stands as one of the most memorable musical moments of the season, proving once again that Jungkook's voice alone is enough to bring warmth, comfort, and joy to millions around the world. Beyond its immediate success, the Christmas song also sparked meaningful conversations about Jungkook's artistic maturity and emotional growth. Many listeners pointed out how his vocal control, subtle phrasing, and restrained delivery reflected a deeper level of artistry compared to his earlier covers. Rather than relying on vocal power alone, Jungkook chose intimacy and warmth, allowing emotion to take center stage. Music critics described the performance as quietly powerful, praising his ability to convey comfort and nostalgia with minimal instrumentation. The release also highlighted Jungkook's instinctive understanding of timing and emotional connection. Dropping the cover during the peak of the holiday season allowed it to resonate beyond the usual fanbase, reaching casual listeners who stumbled upon the song while searching for seasonal music. As a result, many listeners unfamiliar with BTS found themselves discovering Jungkook's voice for the first time, with several commenting that his rendition felt like a modern classic rather than a simple cover. Across online communities, fans shared personal stories about how the song accompanied their Christmas moments, playing softly in the background during family dinners, long winter drives, or quiet nights alone. The emotional responses went beyond typical fan enthusiasm, with many describing the song as comforting during a year filled with uncertainty and fatigue. This emotional connection reinforced why Jungkook continues to stand out, not only as a performer, but as an artist capable of creating genuine emotional bonds through music. Media analysts also noted how the success of the Christmas song further solidified Jungkook's global reach, even during a period when he is not actively promoting new solo projects. Without a traditional marketing campaign, the song's organic success became a case study in how authenticity and fan trust can drive massive engagement in today's digital music landscape. As the year comes to a close, industry observers are already speculating about what this moment could mean for Jungkook's future musical direction. Many believe this release hints at a more mature, vocal-focused phase in his artistry, one that embraces emotional storytelling over spectacle. While no official announcements have been made, fans remain hopeful that this quiet holiday gift may be a preview of deeper musical expressions yet to come. For now, the Christmas song continues to echo across homes, playlists, and hearts worldwide, standing as one of the most memorable musical moments of the season, and a testament to Jungkook's enduring ability to connect through music, softly, sincerely, and sincerely unforgettable. As the days following Christmas passed, the impact of Jungkook's The Christmas Song continued to ripple across the global music landscape. Fan-driven analytics showed that the track maintained strong streaming numbers well beyond the holiday itself, an uncommon achievement for a seasonal release. Many listeners noted that the song felt less like a Christmas-only track and more like a timeless winter ballad, something that could be replayed long after decorations were put away. Music educators and vocal coaches also began discussing Jungkook's performance online, analyzing his breath control, phrasing, and emotional restraint. Several pointed out how his subtle vibrato and gentle dynamics elevated the simplicity of the arrangement, turning a familiar classic into a deeply personal interpretation. This technical praise further cemented the cover's reputation as more than just a fan service moment. It became a reference point for vocal excellence. Meanwhile, ARMY communities around the world organized themed listening nights, charity streams, and seasonal projects inspired by the song's message of warmth and togetherness. Some fanbases even launched winter donation drives in Jungkook's name, citing the comforting message of the Christmas song as motivation to spread kindness during the holiday season. These initiatives demonstrated how the emotional resonance of the cover translated into real-world impact. Industry insiders also began drawing comparisons between Jungkook's approach and that of legendary vocalists who used holiday music as a way to connect generations. Many noted that by choosing a classic rather than a modern holiday track, Jungkook positioned himself within a timeless musical tradition, bridging past and present while introducing younger audiences to an enduring standard. As conversations continued online, fans speculated whether this release hinted at a future direction focused more heavily on vocal-driven, acoustic, or jazz-inspired projects. While nothing has been confirmed, the overwhelmingly positive response suggests strong public interest in seeing Jungkook explore this softer, more intimate musical lane. Ultimately, the Christmas song became more than just a seasonal surprise. It evolved into a cultural moment that highlighted Jungkook's artistry, emotional depth, and global influence. As 2025 draws to a close, the song stands as a gentle reminder of music's power to comfort, connect, and bring people together, making Jungkook's holiday gift one that will be remembered long after the season ends. As discussions surrounding the Christmas song continued to grow, industry observers began to note how the release subtly shifted public perception of Jungkook's artistic identity. While he has long been recognized for his powerful stage presence and genre-spanning versatility, this quiet and emotionally restrained performance highlighted a different side, one rooted in sincerity, restraint, and emotional honesty. For many listeners, this version of Jungkook felt more personal than ever before. The timing of the release also played a crucial role in its emotional impact. Coming at the end of the year, a period often associated with reflection, nostalgia, and longing, the song resonated deeply with listeners navigating both joy and solitude. Fans shared countless stories online about listening to the song alone at night, during winter walks, or while reflecting on the year's challenges and achievements. In many of these stories, Jungkook's voice was described as comforting, gentle, and safe, further reinforcing the emotional bond between artist and audience. International media outlets began referencing the release as an example of how modern artists can connect authentically without elaborate promotion or spectacle. Rather than relying on flashy visuals or viral marketing tactics, Jungkook allowed the music itself to take center stage. This approach was widely praised as refreshing in an industry often driven by constant exposure and high-intensity promotion. Meanwhile, longtime fans reflected on how far Jungkook has come since his early debut years. Many pointed out the contrast between his youthful beginnings and the emotional maturity evident in this performance. The evolution of his vocal tone, interpretive depth, and artistic confidence became a recurring topic in fan discussions and online analyses. As the final days of the year approached, the Christmas song continued to circulate across playlists, radio requests, and social media edits, quietly solidifying its place as one of the most memorable musical moments of the holiday season. For many, it wasn't just a cover, it was a reminder of the comfort that music can bring during moments of reflection, change, and hope. In the broader context of Jungkook's career, this release may come to be remembered as a defining moment of artistic sincerity. A simple song, delivered with genuine emotion, managed to transcend trends and reaffirm why Jungkook remains one of the most beloved voices of his generation.